Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another news update. This is really crazy. I really don't see how Donald Trump is getting away with this, but he is saying that payroll taxes are going to be deferred if you earn less than $104,000 a year. That would put me into that bracket, and probably a lot of people would be in that bracket. So let's get into this news report. Okay, so here we go. We got the whole news article popped up, and it's saying payroll taxes deferred if you earn less than $104,000 a year by the IRS. This is insane. You know, a lot of people, they don't make that much money, and $104,000, that puts a lot of people into this bracket right here. So let's read on about this. It says Trump signed some executive orders today. What's up with this payroll tax deferral? Looks like this will only affect you if you are an employee and earn less than $104,000 a year. So 4,000 times 26 bi-weekly pay periods, unless they meant semi-monthly, which would be $96,000 a year. We're gonna go and read more. It says, my mistake, this doesn't apply to self-employed taxpayers. So, okay, so that kind of clears a little bit up. It says self-employed taxpayers are not covered in this memo, but you can defer one half of your Social Security tax or 6.2% of your net income until December 31st, 2021. See previous deferment of the employer's portion as written in the CARES Act here. It says memorandum for the Secretary of the Treasury, subject deferring payroll tax obligations in light of the ongoing COVID-19 disaster. By the authority vested in me as President by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered as follows. The 2019 novel coronavirus, COVID-19, that originated in the People's Republic of China. That's what I was saying in the last video. The COVID-19 coronavirus, pretty much, it was originated in China. It says it's caused significant, sudden, and unexpected disruptions to the American economy. This cannot be any more true than what it is, I'm telling you. On March 13th, 2020, I determined that the COVID-19 pandemic is of sufficient severity and magnitude to warrant an emergency declaration under Section 501B of the Robert T. Stafford Disaster Relief and Emergency Assistance Act, 42 USC 5121-5207, and that is still the case today. American workers have been particularly hard hit by this ongoing disaster, while the Department of the Treasury has already undertaken historic efforts to alleviate the hardships of our citizens. It is clear that further temporary relief is necessary to support working Americans during these challenging times. Which, yes, they are talking about sending out stimulus checks, which with the first one, a lot of people, practically everybody done got that. If you haven't received that, you should receive that here soon. And the second one should be coming out not too much longer. That should be, everybody should get that. That's only if you did your taxes in like 2019 or 2018, one of them. I think it might be 2019. You have to have done your taxes in 2019 or else you will not be eligible for a stimulus check. But it says, to that end, today I am directing the Secretary of the Treasury to to use his authority to defer certain payroll tax obligations with respect to the American workers most in need. This modest targeted action will put money directly in pockets of American workers and generate additional incentives for work and employment. See, this is what we need right here. This is going to help us out right when the money is needed most. Exactly. Section 2, deferring certain payroll tax obligations. The Secretary of the Treasury is hereby directed to use his authority pursuant to 26 USC 758A to defer the withholding deposit and payment of the tax imposed by 26 USC 3101A and so much of the tax imposed by 26 USC 3201 as is attributable to the rate in effect under 26 USC 3101A on wages or compensation as applicable paid during the period of September 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2020, subject to the following conditions. A. The deferral shall be made available with respect to any employee, the amount of whose wages or compensation as applicable payable during any biweekly pay period generally is less than $4,000, calculated on a pre-tax basis, or the equivalent amount with respect to other pay periods. B. Amounts deferred pursuant to the implementation of this memorandum shall be deferred without any penalties, interest, additional amount, or addition to the tax. Section 3. Authorizing guidance. The Secretary of the Treasury shall issue guidance to implement this memorandum. Memorandum? I don't know how to pronounce that word, I just cannot. Section 4. Tax forgiveness. The Secretary of the Treasury shall explore avenues, including legislation, to eliminate the obligation to pay the taxes deferred pursuant to the implementation of general provisions. Nothing in this shall be construed to impair or otherwise affect the authority granted by law to an executive department or agency or the head thereof. Okay, so that's basically talking about that right there. Goes on for a second. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop up this. This is through December 31st, 2020. Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, CARES Act, allows employers to defer the deposit and payment of the employer's share of Social Security taxes and self-employed individuals to defer payment of certain employment taxes. These frequently asked questions address specific issues related to the deferral of deposit and payment of these employment taxes, as well as coordination with the credits for paid leave under Sections 7001 and 7003 of the Families First Coronavirus Response Act and the Employee Retention Credit Union, Section 2301 of the CARES Act. These frequently asked questions will continue to be updated. Okay, what payments, what deposits, and payments of employment taxes are employers entitled to defer? Section 2302 of the CARES Act provide that employers may defer the deposit and payment of the employer's portion of Social Security taxes and certain railroad retirement taxes. These are taxes imposed under Section 3111 of the Internal Revenue Code, the code, and for railroad employers, so much of the taxes imposed under Section 3221 of the code as are attributable to the rate in effect under Section 3111 of the code, collectively referred to as the employer's share of Social Security tax. So, yeah, this is really crazy. I really Didn't expect this, but this right here cleared a whole bunch of this up for us. Like, so now we know what is going on, what is going to be happening with the deposits and with the payments of what's going on. So I really hope this cleared this up for you guys. If you guys like the video, this news report, go ahead and give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next news report.